Dive into the captivating journey of José Mourinho, a football mastermind filled with brilliance, drama, and controversy. He just revealed that he is ready for his new challenge, and he opens up on the rumours. José Mourinho, born in 1963 in Setúbal, Portugal, came from a family deeply rooted in football and education. His father, Félix Mourinho, was a professional footballer who played for Belenenses and Vitória de Setúbal, even representing Portugal once. José's mother, Júlia Carrajola dos Santos, was a primary school teacher from a well-off background, her uncle being a significant contributor to the local football scene by funding the construction of Vitória de Setúbal's stadium. Growing up in a middle-class household, Mourinho's life took a turn when the Carnation Revolution in 1974 led to his family losing nearly all their properties, retaining only one in Palmela. Despite these challenges, Mourinho's passion for football was evident early on, inspired by his father's career. He joined Belenenses' youth team, aiming to carve out his own path in football. After departing his role as a physical education teacher, José Mourinho embarked on a quest to break into professional football management. He began his journey in his hometown, taking a position as a youth team coach at Vitória de Setúbal in the early 1990s. His career took a pivotal turn when he accepted an assistant manager role at Estrela da Amadora, followed by a scouting position at Ovarense. In 1992, Mourinho's path crossed with Bobby Robson, the newly appointed manager of Sporting CP, who needed an English-speaking local to serve as his interpreter. This role expanded beyond translation as Mourinho engaged in tactical discussions and coaching, deepening his knowledge of the game. Following Robson's dismissal from Sporting CP, the pair moved to FC Porto, where they achieved remarkable success, including reaching the UEFA Champions League semi-finals and claiming multiple Portuguese league and cup titles. Mourinho's reputation grew, and in 1996, he followed Robson to Barcelona. There, he evolved from an interpreter to a key member of the coaching staff, offering tactical advice and contributing to the team's successes, including winning the European Cup Winners' Cup, the Copa del Rey, and the Supercopa de España. Despite Robson's departure, Mourinho remained at Barcelona, working under Louis van Gaal. This period was crucial for Mourinho's development, allowing him to craft his own coaching philosophy and lead the Barcelona B team, as well as taking charge of the first team for certain competitions, which included winning the Copa Catalunya. Mourinho's early coaching career was marked by learning from esteemed mentors like Robson and Van Gaal, setting the foundation for his future successes and establishing him as a promising figure in the world of football management. José Mourinho's tenure at Benfica marked the true beginning of his journey as a top-tier manager, albeit a brief and tumultuous one. Appointed in September 2000 after the departure of Jupp Heynckes, Mourinho seized the opportunity to lead rather than assist, influenced by advice from his mentor Louis van Gaal, asserting his desire to be the main man at the helm. Mourinho's assertiveness extended to his backroom staff choices, opting for Carlos Mozart over the club's suggested Jesualdo Ferreira, emphasizing his preference for familiar and trusted collaborators. His critical view of Ferreira, rooted in past interactions, showcased Mourinho's strong opinions and his belief in his own footballing philosophy. Despite the internal politics at Benfica, Mourinho quickly made his mark, notably with a commanding 3-0 victory against rivals Sporting CP. This success, however, coincided with a shift in the club's presidency, leading to uncertainty about his future. The election of Manuel Villarinho brought speculation of change, with plans to replace Mourinho with ex-Benfica player Tony, underscoring the precarious nature of football management. Mourinho's tenure at Benfica was a constant battle for respect and stability. Faced with a lack of commitment from the new president, he tested Villarinho's loyalty by demanding a contract extension after the triumph over Sporting. The refusal led to Mourinho's immediate resignation, cutting short a potentially transformative period for Benfica under his guidance. His departure after just 9 league games was a decision later regretted by Villarinho, who acknowledged the misjudgment in not valuing Mourinho's potential and leadership. The experience at Benfica, though brief, was pivotal for Mourinho, sharpening his resolve and underscoring his philosophy of assertive leadership and tactical prowess. It was a period that, although marred by political strife and unfulfilled potential, set the stage for his subsequent rise in Portuguese football, particularly with his impressive stint at União de Leiria and later his legendary tenure at Porto. At Leiria, Mourinho demonstrated his managerial acumen, leading the team to contest higher league positions and catching the eye of major clubs, including Porto, where his career would ascend to new heights. José Mourinho's arrival at FC Porto in 2002 marked the beginning of a transformative era for the club, characterized by his strategic brilliance and innovative training methodologies. During the pre-season, Mourinho's detailed training reports on the club's website, using formal vocabulary, underscored his analytical approach to football, elevating the physical and tactical preparation of the team. Mourinho introduced high pressure, a tactic that started from the offensive line, utilizing the physical and combative strengths of the defenders and midfielders. This approach disrupted opponents' play, forcing them into making mistakes or resorting to riskier long passes. The 2002-2003 season was a testament to Mourinho's impact, as Porto clinched their first league title under his management with a record 27-5-2, finishing 11 points ahead of Benfica, his former team. This victory, with 86 points, set a new benchmark in the Primeira Liga, which stood until 2016. Mourinho's first season at Porto also saw success in the Taça de Portugal and the UEFA Cup, securing a memorable double by defeating Leiria and Celtic respectively. The 2003-2004 season further solidified Mourinho's reputation. Despite losing the UEFA Super Cup to Milan, Porto dominated the Primeira Liga, maintaining a perfect home record and securing the title with 5 weeks to spare. Although they were defeated by Benfica in the Taça de Portugal final, Mourinho led Porto to their greatest triumph, winning the UEFA Champions League. Overcoming teams like Manchester United, Lyon and Deportivo La Coruña, Porto's only defeat in the competition came against Real Madrid. Mourinho's tactical prowess was on full display during the dramatic Champions League tie against Manchester United, culminating in a last-minute goal by Costinha at Old Trafford. Mourinho's exuberant celebration along the touchline became an iconic moment, symbolizing his arrival as a top-tier manager in European football. Mourinho's success at Porto not only brought him national and continental accolades, but also caught the attention of wealthy clubs across Europe. Despite interests from various teams, including Liverpool, Mourinho joined Chelsea, attracted by Roman Abramovich's ambitious project and the promise of substantial financial backing, setting the stage for his illustrious career in the Premier League and beyond. José Mourinho's tenure at Chelsea beginning in 2004 heralded a transformative era for the club, marked by significant achievements and a distinct managerial style that captivated the football world. Upon his arrival, Mourinho quickly declared his confidence and ambition, famously dubbing himself the Special One, a moniker that encapsulated his self-assured and charismatic persona. Mourinho's strategic acumen was evident in his first season, 2004-05, as he led Chelsea to their first top-flight domestic title in 50 years, setting records for the most points in a Premier League season, 95, and the fewest goals conceded, 15. His impact was immediate and profound. Mourinho's Chelsea continued to dominate English football in the 2005-06 season, securing their second consecutive Premier League title with notable victories, including a 3-0 win against Manchester United. His Chelsea squad was bolstered by significant signings like Didier Drogba, Michael Essien, and Ricardo Carvalho, financed by the club's owner, Roman Abramovich. These players became key figures in Chelsea's success, fitting perfectly into Mourinho's tactical plans and contributing to the team's strength and resilience. The 2006-07 season, however, brought internal conflicts and media speculation about Mourinho's future at the club, stemming from alleged tensions with Abramovich and a perceived power struggle within the club's hierarchy. Despite these challenges, Mourinho led Chelsea to another League Cup victory and a FA Cup win in 2007, his first and only FA Cup triumph with the club, further cementing his legacy as a manager who delivered success across multiple domestic competitions. The 2007-08 season began with Mourinho extending Chelsea's unbeaten home league record, but it was marred by less stellar performances and mounting tensions between him and the club's management, particularly after the appointment of Avram Grant as director of football. Mourinho's abrupt departure from Chelsea in September 2007 by mutual consent marked the end of an era. He left as the club's most successful manager to that point, having never lost a home league game at Stamford Bridge. José Mourinho's appointment as Inter Milan's head coach in June 2008 heralded a new era of success and tactical ingenuity at the club. Coming in as the successor to Roberto Mancini, Mourinho brought his extensive backroom team from Chelsea and Porto, signifying a fresh strategic direction. His swift mastery of Italian to communicate effectively in press conferences exemplified his dedication and adaptability. In the 2008-09 season, Mourinho made immediate impact by securing the Supercoppa Italiana and leading Inter to a Serie A victory, establishing a robust team dynamic that thrived under his high-pressure tactical system. Despite disappointments in the Champions League and Coppa Italia, Mourinho's ability to integrate young talents like Mario Balotelli and Davide Santon into the squad highlighted his commitment to blending experienced players with emerging stars. Mourinho's first season was just a prologue to his monumental 2009-10 campaign, where his strategic prowess shone brightest. His transfer market acumen was evident in impactful signings like Diego Milito, Thiago Motta and Wesley Sneijder, alongside the high-profile exchange involving Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Samuel Eto'o with Barcelona. These moves not only enhanced Inter's competitive edge, but also balanced the squad to fit Mourinho's tactical vision. The 2009-10 season was a showcase of Mourinho's managerial mastery, leading Inter to an unprecedented treble, the Serie A title, the Coppa Italia, and the Champions League. The Serie A conquest was marked by a dominant performance, finishing 10 points clear of rivals. The journey to Champions League glory included memorable victories against Chelsea and Barcelona, with Mourinho's tactical nuances outsmarting some of the best in Europe. His celebrated run along the touchline at Stamford Bridge after a crucial win against Chelsea became emblematic of his intense passion and the dramatic narrative of Inter's European campaign. Mourinho's relationship with players, particularly with figures like Balotelli, was complex, yet his ability to extract peak performances in critical moments underscored his managerial acumen. Inter's triumph over Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final, despite a 1-0 loss at Camp Nou, epitomized Mourinho's tactical expertise and mental fortitude, overcoming the odds against a formidable opponent. After securing the treble with a Champions League final victory over Bayern Munich, Mourinho's departure from Inter became imminent. His candid reflection on leaving Inter and the subsequent move to Real Madrid underlined a career trajectory driven by ambition and the pursuit of new challenges. José Mourinho's era at Real Madrid, starting in 2010, was a period characterized by tactical innovation, record-setting achievements, and high-profile controversies. Taking over from Manuel Pellegrini, Mourinho quickly set about imposing his vision on the team, emphasizing the need for a few key signings to bolster the squad. His acumen in the transfer market led to the arrival of players like Sami Khedira, Mesut Ozil, Ricardo Carvalho, and Angel Di Maria, who would become integral to his tactical setup. Mourinho's first season in Spain saw Real Madrid clinch the Copa del Rey, their first in 18 years, notably beating Barcelona in the final, which was a significant achievement given the dominance of their arch-rivals at the time. However, his tenure wasn't without its challenges. A heavy defeat in his first El Clasico and a controversial Champions League knockout against Barcelona marked his initial campaign with a mix of success and adversity. The 2011-12 season was a landmark for Mourinho and Real Madrid. They broke numerous records, including the most points in a La Liga season, most goals scored, and securing the title with a comfortable margin over Barcelona. This season saw Mourinho at his tactical best, navigating the team through intense fixtures and establishing Real Madrid as a force in Spanish and European football. However, Mourinho's time in Madrid wasn't just defined by his tactical acumen. It was also marked by a series of controversies. His relationship with the Spanish media and internal conflicts with high-profile players like Iker Casillas and Sergio Ramos led to a divisive atmosphere within the club. Moreover, his confrontations with Barcelona, UEFA officials, and even his own board highlighted a tenure rife with conflict and drama. In the 2012-13 season, despite winning the Supercopa de España and maintaining competitive performance in the Champions League, Real Madrid fell short of major trophies, leading to Mourinho describing it as the worst season of his career. This campaign ended with his departure from Real Madrid, closing a chapter that, while successful in terms of silverware, was turbulent and marked by an ongoing battle for control and respect. Mourinho's legacy at Real Madrid is complex, blending exceptional footballing success with off-the-field drama. His tenure is remembered for both the transformative impact on the club's playing style and competitive stature, as well as the controversies and polarizing figure he became in Spanish football. José Mourinho's return to Chelsea in 2013 marked a significant chapter in his managerial career and the Premier League. Reappointed as Chelsea manager on a 4-year contract, Mourinho expressed a profound connection to the club, declaring a sense of belonging and a commitment to achieving success. His second stint at Chelsea began promisingly with a victory against Hull City, and despite a loss to Bayern Munich in the UEFA Super Cup, Mourinho's tactical prowess was evident. His first season back saw Chelsea finishing third in the Premier League, laying the groundwork for future triumphs. Mourinho, known for his defensive strategy, faced criticism for his team's playing style, but remained focused on rebuilding the squad. The 2014-15 season was a testament to Mourinho's managerial excellence. Chelsea clinched the Premier League title with a commanding lead, demonstrating a blend of strategic defence and effective attacking play. New signings like Diego Costa and Cesc Fabregas were instrumental in this success, with Mourinho moulding the team into a cohesive unit. The season also saw Chelsea winning the League Cup, showcasing Mourinho's ability to guide his team to victory in domestic competitions. However, the 2015-16 season unfolded less favourably. Chelsea's poor form in the league and early exit from the League Cup culminated in Mourinho's departure in December 2015, marking a tumultuous end to his second spell at the club. In 2016, Mourinho took over as manager of Manchester United, where he won the Europa League and the EFL Cup in his first season, asserting his capability to secure silverware even amidst challenges. Despite a strong start in the following season, mounting pressures and internal conflicts led to his dismissal in December 2018, ending his time at United with mixed results. Mourinho's career took another turn when he was appointed manager of Tottenham Hotspur in November 2019. His first season at Spurs had moments of promise, but also underlined the challenges in achieving consistent success. Despite a historic 6-1 victory against Manchester United, Mourinho's time at Tottenham was marked by ups and downs, culminating in his departure in April 2021 before the EFL Cup final. Throughout his managerial career in England, Mourinho's return to Chelsea and subsequent tenures at Manchester United and Tottenham showcased his tactical intelligence, adaptability, and the high-profile nature of his career, punctuated by both achievements and controversies. José Mourinho's tenure at AS Roma, starting in the 2021-22 season, brought renewed hope and anticipation to the club, ending their trophy drought and establishing a competitive European presence. Mourinho's arrival was marked by strategic signings like Rui Patricio, Matías Viña, Eldor Shomurodov, and notably Tammy Abraham, who became key figures in the squad, addressing various team needs. In his first season, Mourinho managed Roma to a 2-1 victory over Trabzonspor in his debut match and returned to Serie A with a win against Fiorentina. Despite a rocky journey that included a significant 6-1 defeat against FK Bodo in the Europa Conference League, Mourinho's leadership took Roma to their first European final since 1991, clinching the Europa Conference League title by defeating Feyenoord. This victory not only ended Roma's long wait for a trophy, but also made Mourinho the third manager to win all 3 major European competitions. The following season saw Mourinho dealing with financial constraints, leading to prudent market activity with signings like Paulo Dybala, a notable acquisition after his departure from Juventus. Despite challenges, Mourinho's Roma had moments of brilliance, including a convincing win in the Derby della Capitale against Lazio and guiding the team to a second consecutive European final, although they fell short against Sevilla in the Europa League final. Mourinho's relationship with the Roma board reportedly soured over financial and strategic disagreements, highlighting his growing frustrations with the club's direction and investment. Despite these tensions, Mourinho's tenure at Roma was significant, marked by ending the club's trophy drought and reinforcing his status as a manager capable of achieving success across different leagues and teams. However, the 2023-24 season brought struggles that ultimately led to his departure in January 2024. Mourinho's spell at Roma showcased his ability to impact and transform a team, securing a place in the club's history by bringing a European trophy to Rome and leaving a legacy of competitive spirit and tactical expertise. Now Mourinho is in the picture of many new clubs. On Instagram, he just stated that he is ready again for a new challenge. Also, he just said that he has to be patient with the selection of the club since he does not want to make the wrong choice. He assures the fans that the final decision will come this summer. He will probably go to a new club in England because that's simply the best competition in the world.